Of course it would be raining.
That's why we're spoiling the house. Now, what's here?
It must be the guest.
I wonder how many rooms there are. I'm tired.
Once there were 4 children, whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. Dwelling in the wall, they were sent away from London to the house of an old professor who lived in the heart of the... 間違った、ごめん。
I think the professor is an old dear. Don't go talking like that. Stop grabbing it. Trying to talk it like a mother.
Children, stop.
Let's try the next one.
The 4 children opened the doors one by one. One room full of pictures, another with a suit of armor, and one that appeared to be empty.
Nothing there.
Next.
Hold on a minute. Peter says nothing there. But there is a photo. It's full of gold. I think I should have father inside. Oh, the palm feels nice. That's strange. There's something quickly. Why, this is a branch of a tree. And it's snowing.
She could see a light ahead of her and began to walk crunch, crunch over the snow towards it.
It seemed to be a lamppost. I wonder what the lamppost would do that below the moon. But who comes here?
Lucy saw a fawn carrying several paper parcels and an umbrella white with snow.
Could this be just me?
When he saw Lucy, he gave such a startled surprise that he dropped all his parcels.
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. Excuse me, but you are daughter me?
My name is Lucy.
You are 50 human girl?
Of course I'm human.
Delighted. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Thomas.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Thomas.
And may I ask how you have come into Narnia?
Narnia? What's that?
This is the land of Narnia. Overlies between the lamppost and the great castle of Cape in the east. Indeed, you have come from the wild woods of the west.
I got dreams through the wardrobe in a spare room. It's summer there.
Don't even the fire and the spare room. We turn on summer angel and the pretty walk through. How did me? If you came hunting with me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. But I was wondering when I ought to be getting back.
It's only just around the corner and the delicious food.
Well, it's very kind of you. I shan't be able to stay long, but I accept your kind offer.
If you will take my arm, then I should be able to hold your umbrella over both of us. Now daughter me, do tuck in.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Over wonderful tea of delightful treats, Mr. Thomas told many tales of life in Narnia, like the tale of the milkweed duck, who could give you wishes if you got him.
No, it isn't always winter now.
Mr. Thomas took out a strange little flute and began to play. It made Lucy want to cry, and laugh, and dance, and go to sleep. all at the same time.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, I'm sorry to stop you, but really, I must go home.
It's no good now, you know.
No good? What do you mean? The others will be wondering what had happened to me. Mr. Thomas, whatever the matter? Mr. Thomas, please don't cry. Here, use my handkerchief. Do stop. Stop it at once.
I am in the mail with a white witch. I'm a kidnapper.
The White Witch? A kidnapper? What do you mean?
It is she that has got on Narnia and her son. It's she that makes it always winter, and never Christmas. I had order from her hand open and it order of eat the diamond.
But I'm sure you wouldn't do it in the salt.
If I don't, you turn me into stone, and I should only have statue in her horrible house. I did a whole throne to care about a bear field.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Thomas, but please let me go home.
Of course I got to send you home. I can give you up to the witch note now that I know you. But they must settle at once and quietly and in town. The home with this full of spies.
Without speaking a word, they kept to the darkest places, and soon reached the lamppost again.
Do you know if you can order me? How I will keep the handkerchief.
Goodbye.
Lucy ran as fast as she could, and all at once she found herself jumping out of the wardrobe into the same empty room.
Peter, Susan, Aaron, listen! It's Magic Mojo. They're outside and it's snowing, and we found the winter coat night. Come and see.
None of the others believed her story. Just be sure they looked inside the wardrobe, but found only Falco. Adam teased her terribly, and Lucy felt miserable.
Oh no, another lady in there.
We'll have to stay inside by the looks of it.
Let's play hide and seek.
You're it, Susan.
Alright.
Ready, steady, go!
All the others scattered to hide, and Lucy went to the empty room where the wardrobe was.
Was it to dream after all? Something I'm
I see. Lucy having the wardrobe again. Goody. I can teach her some more. What? No, Lucy. What about them? Lucy, why don't you them? What? Where am I? Trees? Lucy! Lucy! I'm here too! Element!
Just then, he heard very far off and old the sound of bells. It was stretched, drawn by two reindeer and driven by a dwarf. Behind him on a back seat was a great lady covered in white fur.
Stop.
What grade are you?
My name is Element.
Is that how you address a queen?
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I know.
Not know the Queen of Narnia? Huh. You should know us better hereafter. But I repeat, what are you?
Well, I'm at school. I'm just an ordinary boy.
A boy? Do you mean you are a son of Adam? Answer me. Are you human?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And how, pray, did you come enter my dominions?
Please, Your Majesty, I came through the wardrobe.
What do you mean?
I opened the door and just found myself here, Your Majesty.
A door? A door from a old man. I have heard of such things. But my poor child, how could you live? Come and stay with me here, and I'll put my mantle around you. Perhaps something hot to drink?
Yes, please, Your Majesty.
The White Witch took out a very small bottle and let one drop fall from it onto the snow. It immediately turned into a jeweled cup full of something that steamed. The dwarf handed it to Ehrman with a bow and not very nice smile. Just one sheep warmed Ehrman right down off his toes.
What would you like best to eat?
Turkish delight, please, Your Majesty.
The queen let another drop fall onto the snow, and instantly there appeared a round box of Turkish delight.
How did you come to know about this land?
From my sister, Lucy.
Your sister, I see.
She said she met Hong Kong terminus.
I see. Are there any more of you?
Two. An older sister Susan and older brother Peter.
You are sure there are just 4 of you? 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve. Neither or more or less.
Yes, I told that before.
Son of Adam, I should so much like to see your brother and your 2 sisters. Will you bring them to see me?
I try. Can I have some more Turkish delight?
If you come again, bringing them with you, of course, then I'll be able to give you some more. Besides, I'll make you Prince of Narnia.
What an honor, Your Majesty.
Look to the north. Can you see 2 little hills rising above the trees? My castle is between those 2 hills. Remember, you must bring your brother and sisters with you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And, by the way, you needn't tell them about me. Let us keep a secret between us two. Wouldn't it be more fun? Farewell. I'll be waiting for you in my castle.
The White Witch ushered in on Ehrman from the sledge and signaled to the dwarf. Then the sledge swept away out of sight to a sound of bells.
Oh, Ellen! So you've got drink too! Isn't it wonderful?
I see. You weren't telling nice food.
I've been having lunch with dear Mr. Tamnasafon. It seems a White Witch hasn't found out he let me go.
The White